forget the devastating scenes left in the wake of Hurricane Dorian. This is what happened to the Bahamas. Some Gainesville firefighters saw all of this firsthand as they were trying to help many of the people in the islands recover. They were there for rescue and recovery, and they returned home earlier this week, and one of them is joining us live this morning via Skype. His name is Jose Paradis. He's a firefighter, and oh, there's two of you there. Oh, good. I don't want to deny the other one. Tell me the other gentleman's name, Jose.
Tim Davis. He's a rescue specialist.
Both of you there. Good to see you both. Thank you for being with us.
You're welcome.
First, talk to me about what your experience was when you went there. What was it like to see the devastation firsthand?
Well, it was definitely, I've never seen anything like that. That was the first time I've ever seen such disaster. It was just, what was difficult was trying to get our bearings. When we were trying to search the area, it's not like our normal trainings where we have references. There was no roads. There was nothing to go off of. So that was one of the biggest complications, one of the biggest obstacles that we had to overcome.
So, Tim, from your perspective, what was the goal of your mission? When you guys got there, what were you told that they wanted you to do?
Well, we tried to connect with the first FEMA international team when we first got there, but it seemed that a lot of teams and help was getting there a little late, so they weren't totally set up. So we met up with the locals, and we just helped the locals as much as they could with anything they needed, and it turned out that we had to do a lot of human remains recovery with them and help them search through the rubble piles because there was just total devastation over there.
Do you guys feel like you walked away from this situation not feeling like you could really help, like that the devastation was just too great?
Well, we definitely, when we arrived, we got there, we were very hopeful. But so our primary mission is always a search and rescue, and that's what our primary goal was when we first got there. But I guess that late in the stage, it kind of turned to just a body recovery, and we assisted the locals in whatever they needed, and that was our primary mission at that time.
Okay, well, I want to talk about, there was something really wonderful that happened while you guys were there, and a lot of folks back here at home saw the video of you rescuing that dog, and it gave people some hope to know that there was still a little bit of life underneath. Tell us that story.
Well, so we were actually, that was the first day that we set out to search, and it was funny enough, it was us too. And it was at the end of the day. It was the last little grid area that we were searching, and we had cleared it all the way to the end. And right when we were wrapping up, I heard this kind of like faint bark, almost like echoing through a structure, like a muffled bark. So I called Tim over, and we located the dog, and he was in a void space under a house that had collapsed.
Wow. I'm looking at these pictures in this video, you guys, and it just gives me chills. That must have made you guys feel so great.
It did.
Yeah, especially at the end of the day when it was kind of like it was an unsuccessful day. We didn't find anybody that we can, save, and that was that little hope of light that we saw at the end, and we ended up bringing him back to our base of operations, and he was a light at the end of every day.
Yeah, he was our little guard dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Caddy.
I love it. So you guys, where is the dog now? Do you know what happened to him?
So he's currently with a foster family in Nassau. They're making every effort they can to find the original owners. We've definitely requested to adopt him, but that organization is going to go through every channel that the dog receives the best care and tries to get back to its original owners. And then once that's exhausted, then we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But we're definitely trying to get them stateside.
Aw. Listen, Tim and Jose, we could not be more proud of you guys. Thank you so much for everything you and your crew did to try to help people there in the Bahamas. We know there's still much more work to be done, and I'm sure that you guys are hopeful that that work will be carried out in the months ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You guys, what a great story. Yeah, can you imagine? It's so hard. You go to a situation like that and you're hoping to help people, Jamie, and then you end up finding something that gives you hope. So.